Hi guys, Dr. Heather Brown here, and this is video number 3 on self-love and self-care. This is entitled, Does It Serve Me? There's 3 important components in how we think about ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, and what we do. And that's our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions. And when you're thinking about self-care and self-love, all 3 of these are very intertwined and also really critical. Because the thoughts that you think will then lead to an emotional response, which will most likely then lead to a behavior response. The feelings that you have will create thoughts, and that will probably create actions. And then the actions that we take certainly create thoughts and also feelings. So if you're not attending to all 3 of these, you're really not taking the best care of yourself. And if you're not taking the best care of yourself, you're probably not loving yourself very well. So the question that I continually ask myself, and I encourage others to ask themselves as well, is this thought serving me? Is this feeling benefiting me? Is this action taking me in a direction that I choose to go? We don't do this enough. We kind of just mosey through life and react to things as they come along, instead of realizing it's really up to us to decide the thoughts that you're going to think, the feelings that you're going to allow to perpetuate, and absolutely the actions you're going to take. Part of the struggle, the wrestling we have in self-love and self-care is we really don't give ourselves responsibility. In a way, we oftentimes blame or put the responsibility on someone else or something else, and don't take it upon ourselves to really say, this is my life, and what am I going to experience, or who am I going to be, or how am I going to be? Now, there's a little bit of a warble in that, because when you completely embrace that, or as much as you can, then when it's not going well, that's also on you. But of course it is. And it needs to be, because if you take that in deeply, then it's up to you to see you've got the power, you've got the ability to change this moment. How awesome that is. If I'm thinking a thought that doesn't serve me, that's pulling me down, that's making me feel poorly, that's pushing me to do something that I know that really isn't best for me, then I can change that thought. If I'm having emotional reaction to something that, once again, I know doesn't serve me, I can decide to change that emotion. I can realize I don't have to feel this way, that it is up to me to decide how I feel. I might not be able to jump to joy and bliss and happiness instantaneously, probably not, but I can let go of something that's frustrating or irritating or painful, and I can choose to cover that instead with love, acceptance, patience, understanding, forgiveness, grace. And the actions I take, if I'm doing something that I know really doesn't benefit me, doesn't help me, doesn't serve me, I can change that too. The beauty in being human is this gift is your life. And this life is your gift. So will you value you? Will you cherish you? Will you treasure you? Will you adore you? Will you take care of you? Will you honor you? You bless the world with the beauty of you as you are. If you allow yourself to take responsibility for your thoughts, for your feelings, for your actions, regardless of anybody around you, you will start to see that you can love yourself at every moment a little bit more if you choose to. It's tough, and it's also incredibly easy. I'd love to hear your thoughts.